On his glove, it says the Catman. Breaking ball in there for a strike. On the ground, right side. And he handles it himself for the out. And now here's Jeff McNeil.
Batting second, the second baseman,
Gonsolin, 30 years old now. And he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2016. Tap foul at the plate. And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
And 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. About to get started here. Today's starting pitcher, Jose Quintana. What do we have on him?
Well, Boog, expect to see the ball in play with this guy on the mound. He's not exactly a big strikeout guy, so that means the defense will need to stay sharp. He's looking for soft contact, so communication is going to be key in this one.
Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. In there at the knees. And we are underway.
The pitch, 7 o'clock.
High fly ball out to center field. Ashburn makes the play, and there's one down. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Yeah, that's fouled off. One down, base is empty. That one not close. And the count is 1-1. And a foul ball. One out, base is empty. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And here is Babe Ruth. Swing and a foul straight back. 2 outs, base is empty. In the air, left field, down the line, and a lunging grab. And we're back. And on the mound in this one, Bryce Wilson. What do we need to know here?
For Pennsylvania,
well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter.
Batting second,
also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Ground ball to Bohm. Throw on to Santana. He's out. Richie Sexton
the
now
first
at the plate.
baseman.
Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Siggy. Hard hit left side. Diaz throw over to first. And talk about efficient. 3 outs on 3 pitches, and the inning is done. And welcome back
Leading
to the ballpark.
For the Aggies,
Anthony Santander at the plate.
Anthony Santander.
Quintana back to work. Down the line. And that's a foul ball. And fouled off. And it gets by him.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just one of those seen high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes.
McNeil to second, back to first, and that is a double play. Vic Caratini at the plate.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
And a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. And now Isan Diaz.
Ryan Yarbrough.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And now here is Michael Harris the second.
The center fielder, Michael Harris.
And that misses. And we're underway.
1-0.
Fires over to Bellinger. And the first out of the game is an easy one. So digging in, Jason Dominguez. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs.
Dominguez.
Just
ball,
missed.
that's down.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
Low ball.
That's a little bit low. 1 out, base is empty. Inside corner, that's a strike. And it's 2-1. And it's fouled away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. 2 away. Manny Ramirez, the next to hit. First pitch just misses. Ramirez measures 6 feet even, 35 years old, and though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter. The 1-1. In the air, left field. Dominguez snags it, and that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 1st. Now, Elly De La Cruz.
Republic, the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz.
Oh, that's low. That's a ball.
You know, one of the most memorable innings ever for Elly happened in July 2023. In one inning, De La Cruz hit a 2-out single to take the lead and then proceeded to do something that a Reds player hasn't done in more than 100 years. He stole second, third, and home in the same inning. It only took 2 pitches for him to steal all 3 bases.
Just missed.
3-1.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. That one misses.
Take your base.
So a leadoff walk. Here's Cody Bellinger.
What a battle. It's not always easy.
To first, and they've got him picked off. Wide throw, and it gets away. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Going back on this one. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but
that one ripped right center field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Bellinger is in to score. It's 2-0.
Comes through with the RBI. I really like the approach of that swing. That was a good changeup on the corner, but he recognized it early, did get jumpy, and just smacked it to the opposite field.
No outs. Runner on second. High fly ball out into left center field. He's got it, and there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. The pitcher's his friend. He'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Julio Rodriguez at the plate now as he chases after that one. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Guerrero, the runner at second with one away. That's down and in. A slider missed.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And that one is inside. Ripped on a line to center. Harris racing over to make the catch.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time. As that was a hard-hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Jason Dominguez
1-0.
stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Fought off foul. Runner at second, 2 down. Pitch misses.
No, that missed. That's
2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
This one in the air. Seager nabs it, and that ends the inning. Second inning set to go. And now the right fielder, Babe Ruth. Fouled off left side. Here's your 1. And that's
1 ball, 1 strike. What?
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Corey Seager, the next to hit, takes ball one. Swings through that.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And it's through for a hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defender to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
0-1.
Bryce Harper swings through it for strike 1. That's inside.
1-1.
First and second, no outs. Here at the top of the second. And there's a ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And a ground ball to first. Wide throw, and it gets away. Tag, and they got it. So an error on the play, but they get the out anyway. And now the catcher comes up to him. Jason Varitek.
Jason Varitek.
Slap the other way, foul. 1 away with a runner at third. And it stays fair. The run scores from third. It's 2-2. The relay to second, but he's in there easily.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
That's down and in. Varitek over at second, 1 down. Swings and chases a low one there.
2-1.
Slice the other way and foul.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. Let's see if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Got him on the off-balance throw. Just got him on that one. Michael Harris the second. Digs in now. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Tied up here in the early going. And that one fouled off. And there's a foul ball. And that is that. And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now it's going to be Junior Caminero. Breaking ball misses down and away. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Dominguez makes the grab, 1 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Adley Rutschman, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Now here is Carson Williams. And the pitch is outside. Ball 1. Late with the swing there.
1-1.
And now 2-1 after that missed inside.
2-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
2-2.
Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. back to the top of the
Now
lineup.
batting,
Stepping in is the switch hitting
Ellie
shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Swinging a foul out of play. The shortstop takes the ball. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. The 1-1 is fouled off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
That just misses. And that's ball 2.
2-2.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Right side, hard hit. And that is that. On to the 3rd inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Jason Dominguez. Arrieta back to work. Outside
that's
low.
A ball.
And that's ball 1. Base knock center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couple of hits in a row for him here.
Now
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Little chopper rolls foul. That one misses, and it's a ball and a strike. In the air out towards right center. Guerrero hustling after it. He makes the grab. 1 away. Next is the designated hitter, Manny Ramirez. Fly to left his first time. And a strike. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. To second, pulls him off the bag.
No,
he
he's
beats the throw, and they don't get an out on the play. 1st and 2nd, 1 out. And here is Babe Ruth. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. In the dirt, blocked. But no advance from the runners. Runners at 1st and 2nd with 1 gone. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that one finds its way through. Throw back in, holds the runner at 3rd. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away. And here's Corey Seager to
now
hit.
Pitching.
Golden opportunity right here.
Strong.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. And that's in there for a strike. The slider that finds the mark.
Ball.
Boog, in situations like these, the
2
air
balls,
can
1
get
strike.
really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Williams to Elliott, second for 1, and that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bellinger up to hit. Swing and a miss as he chases that one, darting out of the zone. Bellinger's dad won a couple of World Series rings in 1999 and 2000. Clay was a backup infielder with the New York Yankees. High in the air, out to right. Ruth makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down. Now it's the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
Guerrero.
In the air, left side. Dominguez sizing this one up. 2 away now. Now at the plate, Babe Ruth. He's 0 for 1. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. He'll circle the bases. It's 3-2. So 2 down, and now it's Julio Rodriguez. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. And we're back. Start of the 4th. And now Bryce Harper grounded out his first time. Fouls one off out of play back to our left. Rodriguez settles under it. Makes the catch for the out. 1 down. Jason Varitek will hit next.
Number 33,
he doubled home a run in his first AB.
Varitek
swings through that one for strike 1.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Throw to first in time. Now it's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana. He's 0 for 1.
Travis Bazzana.
That catches the top part of the zone. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Well impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
That's it.
Fires over to Bellinger, and that is that. Bottom 4. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. That one fouled off.
Well, these players doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game. And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Takes it himself. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
The third
Junior
baseman, number
Caminero
13.
getting ready to hit. Fly to left his first time. Swing and a miss as he was late.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Hit in the air, center field. Harris pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, bases
now
empty.
batting,
and
the
here's
catcher,
the catcher,
Adley
Rutschman. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Foul ball. Rutschman measures 6 feet 2 inches, 230 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2019. That one ripped. This one could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. The relay throw in safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He got a backdoor breaking ball. Really easy to give up on that pitch, but he stayed on it and shot it right back in the direction it was breaking from. Really nice job of that.
And that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Michael Harris II. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
Well, these guys doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They have yet to...
Oh, diving stop. And they get the out. Next to hit, Jason Dominguez. He's 2 for 2.
Dominguez.
Outside low. And it's 1-0. And that clips the inside corner. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
On the ground out to short. De La Cruz tosses across to first. And a couple of quick outs. Here's
now
Jose Ramirez.
Third baseman.
Both 2 in this one.
Ramirez.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
No balls. 1 strike. That missed. That's a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, get a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Pitch is in the dirt. The count now 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because
and he got him. Strike 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Elly De La Cruz. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
You know, this group of hitters doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out one time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning. All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
That one misses, and a full count now.
Full count.
Looks like he wants the signs again. Ground ball left side, and it gets by him.
There's something about putting one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Bellinger now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
Strike.
Scoop will throw to first.
And
he's back in safely.
Hey.
De La Cruz gets his lead at first. Nobody out. The left-hander on now, Billy Wagner. And he has some nasty breaking stuff. That missed by a lot.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1. And downstairs. That to right. Ruth has a beat on it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away. And now the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero. Now moves to first. And he dives back in safely. Here goes Elly. Pitch misses inside. Highlight. De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1-1.
Yeah, that's fouled off. One out and a runner at second. Last half of inning number 5.
2-2.
In the dirt. And at second. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And now 2 gone. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Babe Ruth. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
And a swing and a miss.
1-2's the count.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Bazzana puts it away, and that is the inning. And we're back. All set for the top of the 6th. Leading off, Manny Ramirez.
Now pitching.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
It's 0-1.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Next off,
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the count 1-2. That's to third. Caminero fires across the diamond, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth. And
the right
now
fielder,
Babe Ruth.
Babe.
Pitch in the dirt, and that's ball one. Fires over to Bellinger. 2 up, 2 down. Seager stands in now.
Good fade and sinking action in that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Seager.
Big swing and a miss.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the sixth. And that one is in the dirt. Now 1-2. And that skips in the dirt. Just missing there. And the count's full.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Zips it across, and Seager is set down. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the sixth inning at the plate. Julio Rodriguez. Wagner back to work. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. The Mariners knew what they had. Signed him in July of 2017 for a little under $2 million when Rodriguez was just 16 years old out of the Dominican Republic. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And that's going to bang against the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Dominguez, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Fast forward to 2022. For Julio Rodriguez to win the Rookie of the Year, the Seattle Mariners were then compensated with the 29th overall pick in the first round of the draft in 2023. Part of the new CBA, enticing teams to promote their good young players. Man at second. In the dirt. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
2-2's the count.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. And there's one down. Junior Caminero.
Baseman, number 13.
Emmanuel Clase gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Tapped softly on the ground. Throw to first in time.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over.
The catcher, number 35.
Here's Adley Rutschman.
Rutschman.
That one's upstairs, ball one.
Ball.
Rodriguez on third with 2 out. In the air, left field, Dominguez under it. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Here comes Bryce Harper.
Now pitching. Mark Davis.
First pitch
Ball.
doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Bellinger over to pick it up. He takes it on his own. That's the first out at the top of the 7th. Here's the catcher to hit, Jason Varitek. Fouled off. He was late. Davis measures 6 feet 4 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, a splitter, and he works in a slider. Strike 2.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Just
Ball.
misses the mark outside the zone. De La Cruz whips it across, and 2 away to start the 7th. Travis Bazzana, the next to hit.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
And a swing and a miss there.
Just a little too quick
1 ball,
on
1
that.
strike.
Front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 and 2 is the count.
And right back to the mound. Fires over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the inning. Digging in, Carson Williams.
The second baseman, Carson Williams.
And that drops in for a strike. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Swings and misses. The high heat, too much on that one. So up next, Elly De La Cruz. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Bases empty, 1 away. You're at the bottom of the 7th. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, bases empty. Here comes Belly to take his cuts. Outside low, ball 1. And another ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Popped up right side. Harper under it. And the inning is over. And we're back. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II.
Michael Harris.
And that's a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And the next pitch is way outside. Just
no, that missed.
That one missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That one finds the corner. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
We got a full count.
He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Looking to get the tying run on base. Caught him looking for the K. So digging in, Jason Dominguez.
Jason Dominguez.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Out to short. Oh, great grab on the dive. But no chance. That's an infield single.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. You got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point.
1 ball, no
Pretty
strikes.
impressive for an 0-2 count.
Ramirez in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. And now 1 and 2.
With 2 strikes,
1 and 2,
may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. Manny Ramirez digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around. To score and tie this ball game up.
Iglesias.
Ball.
The changeup missing. 2 and 1.
2-1.
That one missing inside.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. And now they're out in front. It's 4-3.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Babe Ruth. And the first offering is not close. Back and forth we go. A seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. On to the bottom of the 8th. And now the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Harris has a beat on it. And a quick out, number 1. And now the DH.
The batter, number 3.
He's already homered in this game.
Babe Ruth.
There's the strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Fought off foul.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
1 down, base is empty. That's down and in. A slider missed. Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out. Here's the center fielder. So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Rob Dibble.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
There's the swing and a miss.
0-1.
That's off the inside corner. And the count even 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. He's looking rock solid so far.
And a ball evens the count.
2-2.
Registers the punch out. And welcome back to the
Leading off
ballpark.
for Los Angeles.
Now it's Corey
The
Seager.
shortstop, Corey Seager. Now pitching, Josh Hader.
Swinging a foul straight back. Back to the mound. He's got it. The throw to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth. And now here is Harper.
The first baseman, number 3, Bryce Harper.
And that is downstairs. 1-0. And that one is inside. Next offering is in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
That
Count
misses the zone. 3-2 now. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after a bat like that one. And that's a base hit. Here's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. And they add to the lead. It's 6-3.
When you see a guy take a slider on the outside part of the plate and hit an opposite field home run, fires you up because not only is he flexing the muscles to show the pop, that kind of approach, you'll hit for a high average as well.
Now it's going to be Michael Harris II. Here comes the 0-1. And
that's a ball. 1-1.
Down in the dirt, swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and that's the third out. Last chance for the home team. Here's the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. And he blows that one by him at 100.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-2.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Gone. And they inch closer. It's 6-4. Now the third baseman, Junior Caminero. And a foul ball. He's so consistent that the manager basically can look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game. And that one fouled off.
When he takes the mound, you feel like, hey, this inning is wrapped or this ball game is over. He's just that good, and you can see it in opposing hitters as well.
No, that's it.
And 1-2.
They know when he comes in, pretty much forget about it. Kind of reminds me of Mariano Rivera.
Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting in that. Bat. Really important at bat coming up now.
Runner in scoring position, no outs.
Bobby
Stepping in, Adley Rutschman.
Jr.
Now this is in the air down the line. Ruth. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with one out. He's 2 outs away. Carson Williams will hit next. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
No balls, 1 strike.
Cut on and missed at 101.
0-2.
0-2 now. To the right side. Out number 2, and another run comes in. So they're down to their final out. Now it's the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. First pitch misses. A 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. He powers that one out of here. Second home run of the inning for him, and they tie it up. It's 6-6. Tanner Scott taking over on the mound.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up.
Diving stop at second, and it beats him. What a play. Now the left fielder, Jason Dominguez.
The left fielder,
outfield
Jason.
deep. Here trying to prevent anything over their heads.
Now pitching, Griffin Jets.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the 9th. So here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button. Try to get some more runs and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
Here's a 1-1. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
1 and 2.
Man,
the count.
He was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And they get the leadoff man in the 10th.
Third baseman.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Jose Ramirez now at the plate. 0 for 4 with a pair of strikeouts and a pair of flyouts. Line drive, base hit. Runner around third. Now a relay to second. The tag out. But they do get a run. Now here is Manny Ramirez. And first offering is fouled off. Jax, 30 years old now, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Williams on to first.
He's out.
3rd out, and that ends the frame. And we're back. To the batter now, Vladimir Guerrero.
For the Dominican Republic, the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
And now he looks it back to second. So the leadoff guy being intentionally walked to get to the slugger.
The batter, number 3.
First and second.
Now
No
coming
outs.
into pinch hit.
And next is the
Manny
designated hitter, Babe Ruth. He's already homered here in this one.
Now
So they
pitching.
turn things over to the righty.
Deep.
David Robertson.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Steps off and bluffs a throw at second. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Nobody
It's
out.
0-1.
Both the tying and winning runs on base. Up and
Ball.
in, and now it's even 1-1.
1-1.
And a
Strike
swing
two.
and a miss.
Well, he knows they don't
1-2.
want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand.
Strike 3, got him swinging. And that is a big first out. Julio Rodriguez coming to the plate now in a big spot. That's inside.
That's a ball.
And that
That's a
misses.
ball.
And that's ball 2. And another
3-0.
ball. Big spot. Tying and winning runs aboard with 1 down. That clears the zone. And the count is 3-1. And that'll
Ball
load the
4.
bases.
Take your base.
Well, interesting. He went with the off
The
speed
left fielder,
and
number
walked the
24.
hitter. Man, you got to
Jenkins.
challenge the guy with the fastball.
So bases loaded with 1 away. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Line drive, and this might be trouble. 1 runs in. In comes the winning run, and they walk it off in extra innings. And a final. Welcome from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in Queens, New York. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Bronx going up against Los Angeles. First pitch coming your way next. And now it's the switch hitting
Leading
second baseman,
for the Bronx,
Ketel Marte.
The second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Just off the outside edge. And we're
Counts 1-0.
underway from Queens. And that's
Ball, that
outside.
pitch is out.
And now 2-0. That's a
ball
little
three.
bit low. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a miss as he was late that
We got
time.
full count.
That one
That's
misses.
ball four.
So a leadoff walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch
Batting
to him
second,
right there
the
anyhow.
right fielder,
Juan
Juan
Soto now.
Soto.
There's no way around
1-0.
it. Soto is one of the most exciting players in baseball. His hitting skills are so advanced, you'd think he'd played in Major League Baseball a different life or something.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Dominguez on the move towards foul ground. Reaches for it, but it's foul. Double play ball to second. Good feed. That's one. How about that double play?
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And back here at Citi Field, today's starting pitcher, Tom Glavine. What do you look for here?
Leading off,
try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Michael Harris II, leading things off and takes a strike. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Soto gets under it. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Here's Jose Ramirez.
The third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Foul ball there. The pitch.
Ball in.
2 out, space is empty. Tosses to first. Inning over. Top of the second. Now it's the DH, Babe Ruth. Arrieta back to work. Hit hard but foul off to the left. And the 0-1. And a base hit into right. And a good start to the inning.
He was all over that one. 110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat, no matter how hard they swing.
Sliced hard but foul. Next pitch is outside.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
That one fouled off. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out. And he's got a double.
All over that one right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
And the batter now, Marcelo Meyer. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Go away. So he goes the opposite way with that one. It's 3-0. Manny Ramirez getting ready to hit. And that one missing low.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Strike 1. Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. Here at the top of the second. In the dirt, ball 2.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
No swing. That's out to center field. Harris has a beat on it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not
the
allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Still only one out here in the inning. On the ground to third, Ramirez. Now the throw to first on the run.
Oh.
Nicely done for the out. Mike Napoli, the next to hit. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS. That misses.
1-0.
Ball one. Swings through that one.
One of the better pitches he's thrown in this game, but he just hasn't been able to do it enough, unfortunately. You know, he could be getting a feel for that slider, though, so maybe that's something he can build off of.
Stretches out and holds it in. We head to the bottom of the second, and now the DH, Manny Ramirez.
Manny Ramirez.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike
0-1.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Oh, and it hits the base. And the leadoff man aboard.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Probably would have been able to drive that pitch on the outside if he let it just get a little deeper and look to hit it to the opposite field. But he made it work out.
Babe Ruth in the box now. No balls and a strike. Guerrero fires to second for one. Out on the toss to the pitcher. It's a 3-6-1 double play.
Batting six. Not shortstop.
It's Corey Seager.
Seager.
Outside.
Ball, that's out.
And that is ball one. Marte throws to first in time, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the third inning. Now it's the second baseman, Ketel Marte. And he grounds one to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out. And now it's Juan Soto. He's 0 for 1.
Soto.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S.
1-0.
I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Dominguez reaching back towards the wall. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Ruth batting in the cleanup spot. He's usually in right field, but today he's getting the DH treatment.
2-0.
Well, a nice day off for